folks know when the intro finishes. Turn our mics on.
All right, guys, we're live. We got Brian F and Neon. I'm gonna be short tonight and just hand it over to FGC Jesus and Mount Lover.
Hey everybody, how's it going? And welcome to our, I've lost count of how many of these that we've done so far. I think this is what, the fourth, fifth, something like that?
Probably.
And we're going to be bringing to you another new Challenger First to 10 exhibition. This time it's going to be between Brian F and Neon. I am one of your commentators, Mount Lover.
I am FGC Jesus.
And welcome everybody. I'm sure that almost everybody over here is familiar with both of our participants. Today we are going to be having two players that have recently made names for themselves, making consistent CPT placements in almost every tournament that they go to. We're going to be having Brian F versus Neon.
Yes, and Neon has just come back from the Titans in Daytona tournament, which had a carded event with him and the rest of the Georgia crew, the Georgia Beasts of the Southeast, as it were, versus the Dominican Republic Tigers, or Tigres.
Absolutely. And of course, Brian F needs no introduction. This man, you've been seeing him in all kinds of CBT events lately. He's sort of been a pillar of the ROG community, and also just both of these guys have just suddenly risen from the darkness over the past year or two. Turning from online warriors to consistent champion. Yeah, exactly. That's what I love about Street Fighter V. People sort of just rise from online warrior to, tournament placing champions in this game, and it's really not unusual, not nearly as unusual as it was in previous titles.
Well, I mean, for all of people saying that in this game that there is not that much tech, there's not that much personality, you really do get to see a lot of personality in people who rise to the occasion, like Neon and like Brian F.
And speaking of personality, Brian F has his YouTube channel where he regularly posts ROG tech. He's just an all-around good guy. Catch him on Twitch at Brian_F and on his YouTube channel, which has the same name. And then, of course, it's not to sell Neon short. He also has his own Twitch channel where he streams from time to time, twitch.tv/NeonBerte. You can also catch both these guys at their Twitter accounts.
Check him get drunk on stream. It's always a fun time.
But enough of us talking. We're not here what you came to see. You are here to see Brian F versus Neon V. So let's go ahead and jump right into it.
Oh, I'm so excited for this.
Same here, honestly. Hopefully this is going to be a good match, I feel.
I mean, I heard it from the grapevine that Neon thinks that he can win this without much effort.
Oh, really? So Neon thinks he's going to 10-0 Brian F. Neon put money on the fact that he's going to 10-0 Brian F. You heard it here first, folks. Totally not instigating.
Oh no, there's no instigating. This is just just a little bit of behind the scenes talk,
Let us know in chat who you feel is going to take it. I'm very excited to see how Neon handles this matchup and how Neon handles Colleen in general. I used to play Colleen pre-Arcade Edition, and then unfortunately I had to drop her because of the fact that I just was not jiving with the changes that they made. But we most likely will be seeing some VT2 action out here. Colleen's VT2 is super fun to watch.
Most likely, 100% likely. Have you, Mount, have you seen this matchup very much?
Not this particular matchup. I've been reviewing some of Neon's footage, though, and I love the stuff that he's been pulling off.
Funnily enough,
Colleen,
even though Neon is part of my scene, I have not seen this matchup very much. Neon tends to fight a lot more charge characters and but a lot of people from Georgia, and we have almost no ROGs here.
No ROGs? That can't be.
None. But right to the match right now. Neon just starting off. When Neon feels out the beginning of a match, he just goes in. He doesn't care.
A lot of times when players respect each other and just sort of start feeling each other out, you see a lot of reserved play, a lot of neutral, careful movement. Neon's just jumping in. He's going ham.
Yeah, he's just going for it. And Brian, feeling the surging tide of Colin shenanigans, has just bibbity bobbity booped all of his life back down to where it's supposed to be. So seeming really, really even so far right now.
Of course, in true ROG fashion, Brian F connects with about 2 confirms, and there goes Neon's entire life bar, already activating V-Trigger 2.
Child, just look at all these buttons. Did you see all those buttons?
Lots of buttons.
Just without a care in the world, we throwing out these
slugfest.
buttons.
What was it, like a 20-second round?
It was 20 seconds, and there were more standing heavy kicks and standing heavy punches than I see in most matches. Here we go. He's got him in the corner. Colin in the corner is so scary because you have no idea what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I was talking about earlier how I dropped Colleen because of the fact that they nerfed a lot of like her. She gets a lot of like less free pressure out on Oki with those hailstorms, but in the corner is one of the few places that it does still work. And you saw that Brian F actually just stayed on the ground, so he didn't have to worry about that hailstorm.
Speaking of corner pressure, there's actually some secret tech that Adam showed us in the corner with Colin the other day. I hope we get to see it in the middle of the match. I'd love to point it out.
Speaking of the corner, there's that trademark corner-to-corner carry. Brian F killing in the process, doesn't even get to take advantage of the Oki that he just stole from the gods.
He just bam, 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 bang, zoom, straight to the moon. One of these days, Colin.
One of these days, Colleen. Nobody in chat got that reference. Absolutely nobody.
Why would anybody get a Honeymooner's reference? And now there is no Tenno. No Tenno.
No Tenno for Neon. The Tenno dream is ruined.
No Tenno for Neon.
A ripe ruining of the Tenno dream at 1-0.
Yes, you tune into the new Challengers Discord for all your hot Honeymooners puns.
This is one thing I like to see out of Neon. He does like to play neutral with those hailstorms, and that's not something you see very often. He will throw those out if you do not rush him down.
He makes it look like it's a good projectile.
Yeah, he makes it look like the startup is a third of what it is. That's what he makes it look like.
Oh man,
it's like one of the few moves that you can whiff punish before it's active.
Exactly, it's like a worse Fang projectile. But here we go, we got those EX stabby boys.
And again, Brian F staying on the ground saying, I don't want to have to deal with your ice, Elsa. I'm gonna lay here.
Oh, he got the mix up. This is death. The ROG, guess one of three or you die.
Exactly. Am I going to go for the overhead? Am I going to go for the low? You don't know, you don't care. You're just gonna get hit anyways.
I mean, if you don't have like a true reversal, then he can whittle down your options to almost nothing in that V trigger mix up. But here's right here with BT2 and
Did you see that cross under? I didn't even know what he did there, if that was an instant dash or if that was just a walk under, but
yeah, that cross under is a tried and true Neon favorite. Neon's going for a full stun right now, and this should be it. This should be it. Yeah, there we go.
So for those of you not familiar with what Colleen's V-Trigger 2 does, it extends the range on her normals, and the most important thing that it does is it turns her normal dash into a sort of vanity step. It turns it into a kind of command dash, from which you can do lots of crazy things. You can instantly cancel it.
We haven't even been in this match for like 7 seconds, and we're already seeing the EX stabby hands.
Absolutely. -4. Of course, Brian F knows how to punish those.
But back to your point about VT2.
Yeah, the VT2, it also makes her hailstorms a little bit bigger, which allows you to do some Oki setups that you wouldn't normally be able to do with the normal-sized hailstorms. There's a lot of cool, interesting stuff that she can do with that V-Trigger 2, and I hope we see some of the fancier stuff in this
Let's not forget that during VT2, all of her normals get beefy.
Yeah, she gets little icy hands on all of her normals, and they get a little bit of extra range.
Oh, man, it seemed like Neon had that for a little bit, but in just one hit.
Corner-to-corner carry with no hits. Lock string corner-to-corner carry is what we just saw. There's the counter stun.
Dash shimmy.
Just spends all the meter for no reason whatsoever. Brian F.
What are you talking about, no reason? If you are down that much in health, there is no reason not to spend your entire meter on the next couple of mix-ups.
No, I'm talking about after the stun, just the complete disrespect EX grand upper.
Indeed. Indeed. Sometimes you gotta stunt on him, man. It's psychological.
Exactly, yeah. You spend the meter for the psychological damage.
Man, if I see one more of those ugly, ugly Colin emotes in this chat, look, you know what? I'm gonna post my favorite Colin emote in the chat.
My favorite Colin emote is just the snowflake emoji. Wow, just the anti-wake up jab counter. All right, I see you, Neon.
Neon is like amazing when it comes to getting those counters, but he hasn't been making very much use of it in this match.
Let us acknowledge that Brian F just punished a nearly max spaced V skill from Colleen. Anybody who says that V skill is safe when perfectly spaced is vastly overestimating that V skill. It is almost always punishable. It is very
absolutely.
difficult to space that the way people think that you should.
Neon always says that almost everything Colin can do is punishable, even if it doesn't seem like it. She is not always plus. He just makes her seem so viable and so unpunishable with his spacing. But right now, that's not the case. He's getting bopped all over this stage.
I was about to say cornering himself, but immediately he's back to half screen. This is wrong. He can get himself out of the corner whenever he wants.
Adam, where you at?
This shouldn't kill. It killed. That was disgusting.
Come on, Rocket Man. Bring it back. Come on, Rocket Man. For those of you who don't know, Adam is now sponsored by NASA. You would have seen that if you watched Titans in Daytona.
Colleen V-Skill, the one thing that it is amazing at is anti-airing. That is the god's anti-air. Even if you don't put out a button, it just has a good hitbox on it for anti-airing.
Yep. And you can use that as a continued air combo as well. Oof, we got footsies now.
Ooh, good, well-spaced cross-up jump in.
I have no idea how he perfectly spaced that so well, but that drop is going to be real bad right now as he is falling prey to this evil Rog pressure.
So one thing I want to acknowledge, unless I'm misreading the situation, is just then mid-screen, you saw Brian F stay on the ground to avoid the hailstorm, but mid-screen, you can just back right those. You don't have to respect it mid-screen.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. But, you know, you also have to respect Colin's ability to get to punish normals. Every time Neon sees that he's just going to throw out a button, he will back up and throw out the back heavy kick and get that counter hit.
That back heavy kick is the absolute shutdown neutral button. You don't get very much off of it, even on a crush counter. You don't get very much, but it is the perfect way to shut down whatever it is your opponent's trying to do. You're trying to walk forward, you're trying to throw out buttons, you're trying to jump. That back heavy kick will stop you in your tracks.
And we got 1-2. Neon on the board. 2 for Brian. Let's see how this turns out now. Brian has been absolutely on point with calling out all the Colin shenanigans so far, but...
Shout out to Romer in chat saying, who is this Brian guy playing like an online monster? That is exactly what he is. He is an online monster. Just like I mentioned earlier, online warrior turned champ.
Ooh. I don't know what that low parry was supposed to be. I think that was an error. Those normals, yeah, those normals are so
just one
beefy
jab.
Look
at all this damage into all that carry.
Wow, that was a really rare drop.
Ooh, the counter hit crouching medium punch is just enough to close out that round there for Neon.
Yeah,
also, let's just acknowledge that immediately this is one of the closest matches that we had in these exhibitions, 2-1.
It sure is. Let's not mention a lot of other matches.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Ugh. Unga bunga.
I don't even know how that
comes
works.
The caveman.
Okay, anti-air crouching heavy punch. Ooh,
wow! Punishing the V reversal? So
yeah,
slick.
just vanity stepping out of the way of the V reversal, then whiff punishing it. You don't see that every day. Great shimmy.
Double shimmy, and he
all
gets
the way
great...
across the sky.
Mm-hmm. That EX hands, you can pretty much do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want, and you can get an EX hands.
Ooh,
that move is just so good.
Right there where you're cornered by Colleen and you're standing, that's the kind of situation where you do not want to respect her. You don't want to let her do everything she wants. You saw Brian F hesitate a little bit, and that gave Neon the time to throw out that EX Hailstorm, and then he was plus like 65 there. He had time to just sit there and vanity walk in his face. And
that little bit of hesitation puts Adam 2 for 2. Mm-hmm. We're tied up right now.
We are
early
tied
on.
up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a good match. Standing medium kick into standing medium kick, of course.
Double medium punches into stabby hands.
Good V reversal there. Gets him out of the corner and reduces that stun bar.
The Colin special, whip a normal into a standing heavy punch.
That back heavy kick is so offensive in the corner. What do you do?
I mean, you have to punish it on startup. That's all you have to do. But it's so hard to see it coming unless you know for a fact. Uh-oh, here comes the tricky stuff. Oh, he's dead. He's dead.
Neon's pulled out that same setup twice now, and he crossed under both times. Now Brian F's gonna have to think to himself, all right, let's let's maybe start looking for that.
Ain't nobody feeling self-conscious about calling her Colleen. Should just call her a shaved bulldog, because that's what her face looks like.
Shaved bulldog, wow. The shade thrown at Colleen.
Colleen's not my waifu. I don't know what you're talking about.
No punish on those ice hands. I don't even remember what it's called. The Parabellum.
Yes, Parabellum. That's what Stabby Hands is actually called.
Yeah, no, I'm not about that name. But no punish
Just
there.
throwing out that crouching heavy kick in neutral. Adam, you crazy person.
That's what it's for.
You know, this is Street Fighter V, man. Sometimes you just gotta walk up in their face and whip a heavy button a couple of times.
Interesting trade there.
You don't know.
Trading with the dash punch. You don't see that every day.
I will not take that Bulldog comment back, Choco Bunny. I'm sorry.
Oh no, Brian F. managing to whiff punish that normal.
She looks like somebody tried to create a monster in the Dark Souls character creation menu.
Can we acknowledge that this witch costume is pretty fire though? I haven't been all about all of Colleen's costumes, but this sorceress costume, I'm feeling it.
Yeah, this is a pretty good costume. It reminds me of what's her name?
Tessa?
Tessa from Red Earth.
Yeah.
Capcom.
Or as people who played in fighting games that actually had a fan base know her, Tessa from SBC Chaos.
Yeah, basically. You're phoning the president. The president does not care about Colin. Actually, you know what? She's Polish.
The future
she might
president
care about
does.
it.
The president of the world will care about Colleen.
Do you just love? He's willing to throw out that like projectile in the middle of pressure, just to trick people into thinking that it's gonna do anything, and he just grabs you. He just grabs you before the projectile falls down.
That's Fang Tech right there.
I'm gonna tell you, I've been hit by that so many times. It just makes me grind my teeth when I see it. You know that the president of the Illuminati doesn't care about Colin.
Yeah, I think that Neon just finally took an advantage here, taking it 3-2.
3 straight wins.
Neon is up for the first time in the set.
Are we gonna see another one of those matches that I'm not gonna mention, where somebody takes a match really convincingly and then just runs it the whole time? I really hope I don't.
I know that Brian F has the adjustments in him to stop this train being run on him by Neon right now.
Oh yeah, Brian F, as far as I know, is this. He's a great, solid player, and that's what gets him very far in every tournament that he goes.
Yo, the V skill counter on the EX dash punch, that is an answer and a half to that, if I've ever seen one.
Unga bunga.
Oh, now you in corner, let's do this.
Here we go. Brian F saying, yeah, I don't want none of these shenanigans. Let me just punch you real hard over and over and over again.
I love that Rog is the kind of character that you don't ever have to worry about corner positioning with, because as soon as you get one hit, it's just bam, to the corner with you. You are in timeout. Brian not challenging on those daggers. Those are always -4. Sometimes they can be spaced interestingly, but you kind of want to challenge those. I'm not sure why he's just backing off.
Can Rog get something off of a -4? I know he has
Sometimes
a 3-frame.
Punish if he's within frame, if he's within range of his jabs. But even if he can't, you should be challenging that.
Like, I know for a fact that if Colin throws out that standing heavy punch, you can't punish it unless he's right.
And then again, Brian F backing off after blocking the V skill, not even well spaced. I think Brian F is kind of respecting Neon too much right now.
Oh, absolutely. The thing is if you respect Neon, he can run all of his shenanigans.
And you
don't want that.
Colleen. Yeah, you want to test all of Colleen's setups, make sure that they are airtight. Can I backdash this? Can I jab this? Because oftentimes you're letting her get a wow. Okay, never mind.
Yes.
I forget what I was saying. That was amazing.
I'm gonna tell you, man. Neon looks for stuff like that. He looks for the nonsense, and then he will stop you.
That might have been an option select. A lot of times with V reversals, you can option select stuff by inputting them a little bit later. So you do something like a normal and then buffer a quarter circle back behind it, and the special move only comes out if you get the screen freeze.
Yeah, you could see it in the Colin's eyes. If she's not pressing buttons like a maniac, she's looking for that parry. She's looking for the parry.
And now that Neon has demonstrated that he has those potentially option select parries, you want to be careful about V reversaling mid-block strings like that.
Yeah, that puts it in your head that he can do that to you now if you V reversal out of nowhere.
Have we seen Neon get hit by a single V reversal? I feel like they've all been baited somehow.
No. Neon is pretty good about blocking those, but he wasn't pretty good about not getting duffed right there.
Ooh, okay, Brian F. Not letting that parried headbutt get to him and tying it up 3-3 here.
I think it just made Brian F mad, honestly. Look at that face.
I've never seen Brian F mad, but I have seen him make the like that was bullshit face.
I heard him mad.
If you watch his stream, he just every now and again he'll just look at the camera and he'll go, "Yeah." Can you believe that?
He's like a quiet mad type of guy.
Exactly.
Like a seether. You know, Taze, I'm sorry that we have so many 10-0s, but it wasn't supposed to be like this.
Okay, here we go. Neon putting Brian F in the corner. Now he has to maintain that pressure, not let him get out or get any block strings, or he confirms that there he's out, and he's out.
You're asking what the F stands for? I can answer that question.
Foster.
It stands. Oh, okay. That's a better answer than
It was the real answer. It was the real answer.
Why would you want a real answer? Double slidey dash.
I was actually wondering that myself earlier today, and I noticed that they had his full name up on the CPT page, and I was like, oh, okay.
You know, this match has a lot of what my friends in the Smash community would call thinkums. You know, sometimes you gotta have good fundies, and sometimes you gotta use
as
your
opposed to
thinkums.
guessies.
Yeah, you know, you got your fundies, you got your thinkums, and your guessies. And right now, Neon didn't have very good thinkums in that matchup.
The F stands for fundamentals. The F stands for Famicom?
Hey, believe it or not, I know people in the Smash community who take showers.
Let's not talk nonsense here.
I'm not talking nonsense. You know, ladies can play video games too.
Ooh, big jump in from Neon. We haven't been seeing him jump in all too often, all set.
Yeah, I feel like
he felt like he'd get away with that one.
Yeah, he must be like at a loss for options if he's not if he's starting to jump. I think like Neon is finally starting to explore other options because he hasn't been able to get in where he wants to get in.
Maybe the patient play out of Ryan F is really starting to pay off, and Neon's just feeling like he needs to take risks like that to get in.
Oh yeah, because he can't sit there and press standing heavy punch, and I know he's itching to do it, but it's not getting him anywhere.
Okay, here we go. This is going to end in a setup.
Here comes the EX stabby hands.
Neutral jump. Okay, I'm not sure what he was looking for there, but
the neutral jump in the corner is something that Neon does like a lot. That's like his go-to mix-up in the corner. I don't know why, but he does it all the time.
Interesting.
Hey. I'm on my meds. You need to chill.
Again, taking the lead 4-3. This is a very close set.
It's really close. It might be neck to neck all the way up to 10.
We might see ourselves in
Choco Bunny saying it's going to be a 10-3. I will have to. I'm going to have to disagree with you because
that's a bold claim after looking at this set and how the way that it's been going.
Oh, absolutely. Sure. Adam's my boy. He ain't going to lose. Or he might. Don't hold it against me if he does.
Oh, no challenge again. That time most of those daggers just whiffed. That was like a -16 situation.
Yeah, at least get your jab. I think you can jab her. There's no reason not to.
Almost nothing she does is safe. You just have to learn to start challenging her and what normals you have that'll reach.
Oh, I know he's sad about that. He knows he could have confirmed off that light into literally anything, but he didn't. And I don't know, this would be oh, never mind. I was
about to say, we saw a rare situation where the EX dash punch was not enough to close up the round, but takes it with the jab.
Sometimes it'd be like that.
Ooh. A little short into just walk-up grab.
Oh, that seems like a whiff. That seems like either a missed input or a whiff, because I know he can do stuff off that.
Yeah, Colleen can most of the time get some kind of meaty off of any kind of rise situation. She might not be able to get much off of it, but she can stop you from pressing buttons on wake up.
She sure can. But right now, Brian is just playing so solid. He's just staying out. He says, I may not have the life lead, but you're not going to do anything over there because I'll just dash punch you if you throw out a projectile.
All right, here's the VT2 activation. What is Neon going to do with it?
Neon, why would you jump when you have VT2?
Oh, here we go.
My
dude. A V reversal connecting here for Brian F. Oh, okay. That was a really weird interaction. I don't know why the throw didn't connect there.
I think it was because he was still in stun frames. Here we go. Oh no!
Yeah, that plus a million situation where you have to block both giant hailstorms.
No!
Not going to do it. And that's going to be
Dead.
4 up for Brian F. Immediately the 10-3 is out of the picture.
Oh yeah, no 10-3 here.
Yeah. Unfortunately for all you gambling men out there, it is not going to be a 10-3.
We're gonna slug it out 1 for 1 for 1 for 1.
I
all
take
the way
that
up
by
to 10.
prediction. Yeah, quickly, let's purge the chat so we can make another prediction.
No, Choco Bunny, you sit there and you hold that. You know, the funny thing is, I'm having a real difficult time telling these two characters apart. Both of their facial structures look exactly the same.
Oh, ouch, ouch. Just the shots fired to call. What did she do to you? Who hurt you? Oh, good connection there with the V skill. Actually well spaced that time.
Ugh. I look away for like 1 second to see what Choco Bunny has to say about that, and Adam's getting duffed with an overhead.
You don't want to peel your eyes away from this match. It can end in a heartbeat. Every single one of these rounds being an absolute slugfest.
Wow, the call out!
The V skill confirmation into the
Raw
EX
V
Parabellum.
skill.
And that EX Parabellum is like the best situation that that Colleen can hope for.
What? What was that?
Wow, alright.
That's amazing. I love that.
Love that chunky sound that it makes when she hits you in with any kind of normal on V trigger too.
Yeah.
Just that slicing icicle sound.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Getting jabbed. I think that was whip punish actually on that V.
Yeah, the light into EX whip punish is always good for her because it puts her opponent back into the corner real fast.
This.
Just pressure it. Hey man, if she's gonna be able to keep him there, the more gray life he has, the better.
So I like that. We saw Brian F try to challenge those daggers on block that time around. Unfortunately, the crouch medium punch did not have enough range, so he's gonna have to think long and hard about how he wants to challenge that button next.
Yeah, the thing
it's
is,
not a bad idea just to walk up throw, honestly, when your opponent's -4.
I mean, Brian is playing so solid right now that Neon is actually having a difficult time doing anything.
Can we just acknowledge that Neon just shimmied Brian F with almost no screen real estate? He was almost in the corner, and then he still managed to walk
just
back
walked
and
out, walked back in, and then walked out again and got his punish. And now we're back at 4-5.
Oh, wow, just the closest match that anybody ever did see.
The closest match that anyone ever did see. Just gonna mirror your sentiment because I have nothing else to say about it.
Round 1.
Oh, Choco Bunny is retracting a statement and offering a new one. He says this will be a
10-4,
10-4.
okay. Gotcha. All right, no, yeah, sure, I'll take you up on that bet.
Yeah, sure. Man, even I don't want Neon to win like that.
I'm gonna go ahead and say 10-9 just for the way this has been going. There's no way it can go any other way, but who knows? Okay, just stealing that turn with that jab.
Wow, good backdash.
Great
I don't know
anti-air.
how people can call that out so much. I always have a really difficult time backdashing out of that V skill situation.
Oh god, the spacing here for Neon is just immaculate. Knowing exactly the range on all of Rock's buttons and just dancing in and out of them. Even getting Brian F to whip with you.
That is a labbed standing heavy punch, I'll tell you what.
Oh, I thought the corner was behind me. Never mind, it's in front of me. My mistake.
Jeez. Up.
Ooh,
With that
dash.
immaculate distance on that. Oh, it didn't kill
Yeah,
because her
confirmed. Not enough
super
to kill.
sucks.
Yeah, that CA doesn't do a crazy amount of damage, and then confirming it off of a crouching light kick is not going to do you favors, but still enough damage to take that round.
Yeah, if there's one thing.
Challenge, there it is.
Oh.
That's what I like to see.
Oh.
I like to see that even better, to be honest with you.
Yeah, anytime you see a successful call-in parry, it just makes your heart flutter a little bit, you know?
Yeah, it makes the Colleen's heart flutter too. They love getting those parries. That is amazing Oki. You're still plus there. You can just throw out a hailstorm.
Are we gonna see a stun? Are we gonna see a stun? Oh, the dash
That would be
up
too
grab.
easy.
So cheeky.
Brian F also doesn't want to V reverse because he wants to be able to activate that V trigger, but nope. That's
My
what he was undoing.
goodness. Yeah, he had to go for the EX, otherwise it wouldn't have killed. Yes.
Neon just
Neon
whispers.
did whisper bitch at that parry.
Yep.
All right, are we gonna see that 10-4?
Hello. Okay, so this is the first time in a while that we've seen a 2-game lead. So Neon absolutely figuring something out. It seems, not letting it go back and forth anymore.
Dap Vip in this
If
chat
he
saying
runs with
Colin
it.
is top 5.
10-4, the
disagree, my
10-4
dude.
dream. I think that Colleen was very good. Maybe not top 5 because a lot of people were very good pre-AE. I think that she's worse, but she has a better V-trigger now.
Oh, see, now he's actually punishing the stabby hands with the light into charged rush punch. It's always nice to see.
Taze acknowledges that if
Ow.
he reversal, they would have gotten parried anyways. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Neon has demonstrated that he knows how to option select those V reversals. Wow.
Just the walk back into death.
Oh no! Every time I think in my head, like, this can't be enough damage to kill, right? The stun scaling is no, it's always enough damage to kill. We're talking about Balrog.
Magnegro, you know that's what that move is called, right? It is called
The
stabby hands.
also known as ice daggers, never known as Parabellum.
It's never called Parabellum.
I'll call the EX version EX Parabellum just because that move is so much more fancy.
Well,
This
that's
looks
when
like a
she actually
Parabellum.
says Parabellum. Otherwise, she says stabby hands.
Stabby hands, yeah. Ice from my hands. That's what she says.
I mean, Brian has given Neon such a hard time. Neon's not used to people being smart.
Ooh,
He's
there's
only
the
used to beating
overhead.
up on stupid people.
Big back heavy kick, the FU normal. That is the most FU normal in the game. I'm just going to
Are we
ruin
gonna-
your game plan.
Uh,
Oh, okay, that was a whiff punish on a jab that we just saw there. Brian F taking that round.
Brian has to be salty because he's playing solid, but he's still getting like Collined every 3 or 4 seconds.
And that's the thing about Colleen. It's like every now and again she'll do something that just makes you feel really stupid. Like you're getting outplayed, like the parry on a V reversal or just stuff like that that makes you think like, huh, I can't believe I just got hit by that.
Someone banned Choco Bunny for 2 false predictions.
Ooh,
We got
the
a
right
failed parry.
That was a failed parry because of the failed overhead. Neon had the right call, but the timing was off there for Brian F.
Ugh,
Go ahead and give him the benefit of the doubt that he
heavy
mistimed it on purpose.
Ugh.
Oh, there it is.
There's no reason to press any other button. It's all heavy punches, all heavy kicks, all day. Oh, God!
Set up.
There's the stun.
Why the ice ball in front and then getting crossed up in my hand behind.
Mix
Brian F
up.
still has all his meter and all his V trigger. This round is still very much in his
Brian's
favor.
too smart for these degenerate tactics of the wake up cross up, baby. But Neon is
here's
not
the
too
V-trigger
smart to
activation of the
catch
kill.
these
Yep.
hands.
There it is. Hands equals caught. Also, let's acknowledge that the one time that Brian F finally did challenge those ice daggers on block, he pressed that standing heavy kick and did get a crush counter. So he has to notice that even if it's not a clean punish, challenging those is a good idea. We've seen Neon throwing out normals or walking back afterwards. Brian's gonna need to pick up on that. Ooh, crush counter sweep. What he's gonna do? Just neutral jump into nothing.
Yep, just
Trying
grab
to
him.
bait out that non-existent reversal that Colleen has.
That's the Colin special, man. When in doubt, grab it out. What are they gonna do? Tech it?
Ooh, okay, no cancellation on that crouching heavy punch. Oh,
It was okay. It's okay. He got that EX stabby hands, and maybe he'll get another one and win. But no, he won't. He'll get dumped.
yep. You hear that? Try and stop me, and it's like, I can just put my controller down. I'm not gonna get a chance to try and stop you.
Try and
stop me.
me.
All right, is that the tie-up? Is that 6-6? That is the tie-up.
It's 6-6, baby. Are we gonna go all? We're gonna go all the way to like 19 matches. I know we are.
Yeah, no, it's just gonna be 9-9, and then it's
Quick,
gonna be
everybody,
a draw
post
game.
your ROG emotes. Hold on, I'm posting mine right now. Boom, ROG emotes. That's not a caveman. That's ROG.
Okay, challenging with a sweep. Okay, just backdash on wake up. I've been thrown enough times to try and anticipate something. That's actually not a bad option against Colleen. If she knocks you down with that hailstorm, you can just back rise, backdash, and you'll safely escape most of what she can do.
Here goes all those stabby boys.
All right, yeah, big whiff on the parry. Looking for something in particular, didn't come.
I
Not an
don't
ideal
know what
punish, though.
Neon is looking for. He has not hit with like any of those.
Every now and again, he'll get the mid-block string parry, and it'll work.
Yeah, but it's so risky.
those
it's
offensive
so
parries
risky.
are just, yeah. Nah, I don't.
No.
It is extraordinarily risky.
Guys, Neon needs your help. I need you to post all of your Galaxy Brains in this
Post
chat
your most
right
colorful
now.
emotes. Post
Yes,
your neon
all
horrific
of
emotes.
your Colin emotes. And don't make fun of my noises. You're gonna be hearing a lot more of them in these things.
With the dash in, dash out shimmy, that works so well. And then calling it with that massive range understanding like kick.
Yeah, that's the strategy with Colin.
Okay.
Make him afraid of your normals, then walk up and grab him.
So that's what I like to see. Brian F just challenged that hailstorm on block with the sweep. He did not respect it. It traded, but in his favor.
Yo, that peanut brain emote. I'm gonna have to steal that.
Peanut brain. Ooh, the big whip on the sweep that time around. Neon absolutely
We get
capitalized.
that standing heavy punch into light stabby boys.
Dead even. Same number of rounds, same number of games, same amount of meter. Well, until just then.
That's right. Can Neon bring it back, or is he going to try and stop him?
This match is so close right now that every round's gonna come down to something like a missed input, a failed setup, something like that. Just something silly and minor.
This is not a technical match. This is
What? This is Balrog. This is the height of tech. What are you talking about? Crouching
know.
medium punch, V-trigger
The
activation.
thing I'm looking at right now, there's no technicality here. It's two players slugging at each other and then walking backwards and slugging from that range and then walking forward and
throw.
slugging
Is he gonna
from
go
that
for the third
range.
throw? No, he went for a sweep. This is the
He
height
should
of
have
tech.
gone for the third throw,
He should have. You should always go for the third throw.
but now he's gonna die because he's in the corner. Actually, no, it's fine now. You still got BT2.
Yep, the big FU normal into the critical art
Here,
confirmation.
take this
Not gonna kill, it never kills.
awful super
This never
that
kills.
doesn't do any damage.
No. Here, take all my meter for as much damage as you do with a single V-trigger confirmation. All right.
Yo, Neon was like, nah, I'm not having any of that. Have a skill.
Colleen wins.
That's a ballsy move. Trying to close out a set with the V skill. You
Yeah,
whip
it's
that, or if it
true.
gets blocked, you're done.
Salt Inferno, you are absolutely right. This is the battle of two cavemen knocking their foreheads against each other. Both characters equally cavemen-like.
This is
just pressing,
caveman
standing
versus
heavy
Ice
punch.
Age. That's what this is. This is
No, they're both cavemen. One just has longer hair.
one has longer hair. That's a well-groomed caveman. Oh,
Yo,
big
you guys
throw
can like
off
your
here.
waifus all you want, but you know, some of us like our waifus to wear clothes that are a little bit more refined.
So Neon's been doing some pulling off some interesting parries, parrying in all kinds of different situations. Wake up parry, I'm not down with that. I don't appreciate that. Tech.
Oh no, wake
That
up
is
parry
absolute
is the
disrespect.
worst tech. It is the worst tech unless you know the other player, like, personally, you know what their
Loves
phone
to
number is.
miss time as meaties or something like that. It's just so weird.
Nah, man, you should never wake up parry as Colin unless you have that other player's Facebook information. Like, you should
You
know
have their
that
social security number, their credit card information. You ask Mark Zuckerberg for that Facebook profile. You know that he's going to do something that'll get parried.
That is -8. Stop doing that.
Ooh.
That EX hail is so punishable. Oh my goodness.
He interrupted it with a sweep earlier. That's how big of a gap there is in there.
It's just a big dumb gambit.
It's great on hit. Don't get me wrong. It's the best thing you can get on hit. But yeah,
Salt
block.
Inferno is saying that wake up parry is so small brain that it's actually Galaxy brain.
It's so small brain that it's actually just gone full circle. It's universe brain.
Here it comes.
Ooh, got hit by what side
The
of that ice?
neon special. Where am I at? You can't tell.
I have to lab that to see what side that actually does hit on.
It hits in front,
In front, okay.
if I remember correctly, because I know that I've been diddly doinked by that so many times.
You heard it first. FGC Jesus diddled by Colleen.
Diddled by Colleen and her big, gross hands and feet.
That instant vanity step is just impossible to react to. How do you see that coming? The instant slide forward into low forward. I mean, into low short.
It's just this giant Galaxy brain icy tech. And I mean, I hate to admit it, but this ugly character has so many good moves.
You just have to plant your feet in place.
They're just sitting around.
There's the punish.
Ooh. Light into Duff.
Yeah, Neon's been getting away with that way too much. And it's good to see Brian F punishing it sometimes. Okay.
Vague
yeah.
call-in insults. These are active call-in insults.
Vague call-in insults.
Oh no, these are very active.
We've been insulting both characters. Let's be real here. We're equal opportunity insulters here.
No, Rog is a great father and a family man. He's just out there to get these dollars, man. That's all he's about.
All right, Brian F respecting the daggers that time around.
Yeah, you gotta respect those daggers, man. You get clipped by one of those standing heavy punches, and it's bye-bye city. Oh look, there's bye-bye city.
All right, dodge the hailstorm, taking up Colleen on that.
That was an interesting setup I've never seen Neon use
It's gonna
before.
kill. Of course, it's gonna kill. Every stray hit just leads into enough damage to kill here.
Hey, his son isn't ADHD. He's what's his name? He's Eminem.
Eminem? What?
He's Eminem.
Oh, he's Eminem. I thought you meant like an Eminem, like.
Yeah,
like
sure. He's an Eminem.
Chocolate filled
He's chocolate on the inside.
but sugary sweet on the outside, so it doesn't melt in your hands.
These ROG emotes are killing me, man.
Big punish on the V skill. There we go. We got those. Oh, wake up back throw. Sure. I think that was supposed to be a tech, but it just ended up working out there for whatever reason.
That medium kick into light kick actually could have comboed, but he did not go for it.
Target combo to interrupt that string there.
Oh, you can't jump in on Colin when he's ready.
Mm-hmm.
Overhead.
Okay, good wake up backdash there. Seeing that reading that throw. Okay, I like the dash forward there just to make sure that the hailstorm does reach there on Oki.
How do people keep pressing buttons? And how do people keep getting hit when he's just sitting in front of you? He's sitting in front of you. The overhead, it's not even an overhead.
Let's acknowledge that it's now 7-up, and we still have ourselves just as close of a match as it was at the beginning, if not closer.
Oh yeah.
You guys are neck and neck.
There have been adjustments on both sides. There were good people on both sides.
Oh, jeez. Don't go there. Okay, good punch there on the dash punch.
Oof.
Of course, going for the cross-up for the third, if not fourth time in a row.
You know, it's cool that you can cross up. Maybe next time don't cross up, and that'd be the real cross up.
Now, Neon has been crossing up because it's been working, and now that he blocked it for the first time, you can bet that Neon is going to stay in front next time if he gets another opportunity to pull off that setup. Oh, get off me! You're in the corner now.
Oh no!
You're still in the corner.
Oh no!
Now you're dead.
You're dead. Yes, that is me, that is me. I'm Jesus, and I am commentating. Yes, thank you for noticing my silky smooth voice.
The sultry tones of Jesus.
Yes, my sultry Mimi tones. You know, this match has taught me something.
What's that?
I don't know. You tell me.
I couldn't begin to tell you.
Ugh.
Going for the air throw finisher
I
there,
look
knowing that it
away
was just enough damage to get
for
the
3
stun.
seconds, and there's already a stun, and Colin is just jumping in the corner. That is the sign that a match has gone well for Adam. If he's jump HKing in the corner.
Oh, I'm Mount Lover, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with my co-commentator, FT10.
Yes, more sweeps. Keep sweeping. I need to see more sweeps.
Colleen wins.
Street Fighter V is a perfect fighting game because anyone can rob anyone. And if everyone can win, isn't that what we all want?
That's the name of the game for Balrog. He doesn't win games, he steals them. That's just how it goes.
Just like your fight money that he steals.
Currently 8-7 in Neon's favor, but
Yes.
as we know, this is going back and forth all set. I'd be very surprised if Brian F didn't actually take this round, even going back and forth every single game. Balrob, good one.
Balrog, I love that. I like to call him
imagine his real
Boxy
name
Boy.
is Rob. Oh, there's the early stun.
Ooh,
Even opens it
Communist
up with the
Fighter
hits.
5, huh?
I don't know how much damage opening up your combos with that Hailstorm adds, but it is certainly swag.
Rob, you take that back. Fang sucks.
Ooh, tried to shimmy there, but did not back up fast enough, and now it's nap time. You do not want to be in the situation to get Brian F.
no.
Okay. Tried to go for the walk-up throw, and Neon saw the code and pressed that standing light kick button just in the nick of time.
Yeah, I mean, if he didn't throw out that light, he might have been in Stun City, my friends.
Or if you throw it a little bit later. I think it's, what, a 5-frame button? Ooh, big whiff punish there. Neon knowing just what buttons to press.
You know what, Rob? Have I literally ever beat you? Has any Fang player ever beat you?
Even if you win, it's a loss for Fang players.
Exactly. They're just gonna erase that character from the game in Season 4.
Ooh, the corner-to-corner carry again.
Oh, I look away again, and Adam is dealing with just this giant, scary stun lead, and oh.
Stayed in front this time, and Brian F saw it. He knew it was coming.
The real mix-up is inside your heart.
He was like, "There's no way that this dude is going to go behind for the 5th time."
Ugh.
After I finally
It's
blocked
-8, but man, you gotta get out of the range of that hail, or you're gonna eat it.
Pauline wins.
Okay, Neon's starting to run away a little bit. It is currently 9-7, which means that this is going to be set point here for Neon. Brian has 3 games to catch up if he wants to take this.
Do you think that Brian can take this back at this point?
I think he can get another game or two, but I do not think that just when you're down this much in a set that's been this close, I think that the nerves will kill you if nothing else does. Even if you get that win or two, you're just like, man, I have to win this 3rd game in a row. Man, I have to win the 2nd game in a row. Once you feel like you start having to win, you no longer have that leeway. That's when you the nerves either start to kick in, or that's when you just start to go beast mode.
I mean, this is when the adrenaline is gonna kick in.
Absolutely.
And this is when Rog is gonna go full caveman. I need everybody to put in their most caveman emotes. I mean, if you were subscribed to me at level 2, then you would have a great caveman.
That's the thing, though. When the adrenaline kicks in against a character like Colleen, who loves to put you in these trapping situations, then that's when it starts to blow you up. It starts to have the opposite effect, and you start to fall for these setups that you already learned how to get past in game number 2 and 3. Activation.
I like how I said put in your most caveman emotes, and everybody posts a bunch of Colin pictures.
Okay, they've got you
I honestly think Rob can have Rob.
It absolutely would be
Brian.
highway robbery if Brian F were to turn this around at this point. He is just 1 round down from losing this first to 10.
Yeah,
Neon
we're on
is about
set
to take it.
Match.
Absolutely. First to 10 point. Okay, just eat this Delph
Ugh,
right in your face.
that
I don't
was
even know
the-
what he was crush countering.
I saw that crush counter from last year, man.
Oh. All right, Neon's got this corner
Brian
positioning.
has to do is keep his cool, and he can bring this. Oh, never mind. It's
Ooh,
done.
no, too big of a button for that situation. Gets capped in the startup. All right, grand upper, add anti-air. We got those. Ooh, the standing light kick to stop the EX dash punch. That was his last lifeline, and it is gone. You can no longer phone a friend.
No.
I am afraid you are
No.
going to walk home with no money at all today, Brian F. Unless you
Can't
can
phone a friend, but
absolutely-
you're gonna eat this 50-50.
Oh, there it is. Neon taking it.
It's done.
10-7. Such a great match between these two amazing players. That is what I like to see.
Mm-hmm. But would you call that a decisive win?
Towards the end, it absolutely did get kind of decisive.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It didn't seem like Neon had anything particularly figured out. It seemed like Brian F just sort of started to let the nerves get to him towards the end. And like I said, once you get in that mentality, like, oh, I can't afford to lose anymore. That's when you start making those bad calls, pressing buttons in bad situations. But it was still a very close match, very, very entertaining.
yeah.
Thank you to
yeah.
both of these guys, to Brian F and Neon for coming out. We would love to have you guys again. It was a lot of fun.
And these matches, they really show you about the matchup. They really show you the power of the VT2 slide with me. Call in. They show you the power of just being patient on Balrog's side, and it shows you the power of memes.
I wasn't nervous. Colleen is just broken, says the knight who plays Balrog.
Yes. Okay. That's fair. You know what? Everybody is entitled to their own opinions. And Brian's opinion is backed up by many, many followers. And as we all know, the more followers you have, the more true your opinion.
You know, that is in fact true. I absolutely loved this match. I would not mind watching these guys go for another first to 10. That was certainly an interesting conversation that these two characters had between each other.
Oh yes,
Brian
with their
F.
fists.
Yeah, Balrog with the crazy damage, the corner-to-corner carry, and it was interesting seeing both these characters corner each other, and then the interesting ways that they found to get out of them. Neon always managing to connect with those clutch jabs into EX Parabellum, or the parries or the back throws, and Brian F, of course, with the corner-to-corner block strings.
Well, that's the thing, you know, this matchup, it answers a question: who would win in a fight, a boxing glove or two stabby boys?
A boxing glove, or a boxing glove that had sharp icicles just hidden inside of it?
Indeed. And speaking of followers and truthiness, you guys should follow this channel and subscribe.
Somebody's saying use VT2 to Brian F. I don't know very much about Rog's VT2, but I haven't been seeing anybody use it. So.
I do not think that would be good in this matchup.
Yeah.
You're never going to be in command grab range unless you're just full on right interface.
I mean, I would love to see some VT2 action, but I also have to see it before I believe that it would be superior to VT1. But who knows?
I couldn't tell you, man. Characters, I only play bad characters.
But thank you everybody for tuning in. Once again, my name has been Mount Lover.
And my name's been FGC Jesus, and it still is.
And shout outs to Mr. Vinegar for again hosting these first 10 exhibitions, and also shout outs to Brian F and Neon for participating. Again, that is Brian F at twitch.tv/Brian_F or youtube.com/Brian_F. You can catch him on his two Twitter handles. I'm not sure what the difference is, but I'm assuming that if you want a more personalized Brian F experience, you can find him at Bry4NF. And then Neon, you can find him at twitch.tv/NeonVerte or the same Twitter handle at NeonVerte. Catch both of these guys. They have been amazing up-and-coming players, and they will certainly continue to show us like a strong tournament present in the near future. So thank you everybody for coming out. We'll catch you guys next time.
Hey guys,
Stay alive,
sorry,
no matter what occurs.
I got one more thing, guys. I just wanted to thank Mount Lover and FGC Jesus for doing the commentary. You guys do a great job, and Brian, of course, Neon, and I also want to thank Frabsor because he helps me with the names. And you guys know, or most of you know, that I'm from Canada and I don't know U.S. geography or internet in the U.S. So he helps me a lot with these two. Would be have a good connection. They're close to each other. So shout outs to Frabsor as well. Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah, for Episode being our matchmaker for this time around, and good call on this one. It was certainly a close match, the closest that we've had thus far.
Yeah.
Although that's not really saying much.
Stay tuned in the Discord. Stay tuned in the Discord. We have another big match coming up next week, I believe.
Yeah, we've got some more big names on the horizon, and I'm not going to share them here, but stay tuned in the Discord to find out who we've got.
Yep.
All right, stay alive. No matter what occurs, I will find you.
Later, guys.